very accurate throwing the ball down the field. Do a really good job of doing that. And once he came back in the game, you see them complete a lot more passes down the field. And you see that their offense be a little more efficient than it has been.
How about K1? He's been awfully impressive this year.
K1 is just, it's funny how he's been like that his entire offseason. He's been working that way and really working to be more efficient in the pass game. And he's been great. I hope the young guys see the work that he put in and really can learn from that. Because he's put in a lot of work, and he's really more impressive. He's held his teammates accountable to come along with him and work to help him become a better football player and to make himself better. And it's paying off for us right now. And hey, it's been great to be in the game, and he'll come over and say, "Coach, run this play," and say, "Run it," and he'll go out and execute it. And I would say probably about 4 or 5 of those touchdowns he's thrown this year, he's called to play. And I think that a big part of that's a senior and a guy that understands what's going on now.
Does that surprise you at all?
No, because again, it's year 3, and we've seen over the years he was getting better, he was learning it better, and then again this off season and spring ball, and he's dedicated himself to really being the best football player he can be and learning our system, and he has it down. He called a play the other day and we scored, I think, to Jack, and he came over like, "Coach, I'm coming for the offensive coordinator job." When I'm done, this is awesome. So it was good. Proud of him, happy for him. I remember telling him he came to WKU at a bad time. Considering all the transition, all the bad things, and everyone thought the worst of the kid. And I'm very proud to see him fight through that and not fold and walk away, and thinking that situation is going to help him in life as he go further.
Did you ever call your own plays when you were quarterback here?
We didn't have many. So,
Didn't have many.
I had some audibles. I was able to check and run something differently, but not like we're doing now.
How rare is that in modern college football for a quarterback to be able to do some stuff? Tell a coach what play once.
I think again, once you have a guy that's been in the system and played a lot of football, then those things happen. Those guys have the best view in the house. And they see things. We all would like to see it that way, especially as a coach, but he see it, and he's comfortable with what's going on. The good thing about it, he understands what the defense is doing, and he'll tell us, and we know he's right when he's telling us, so I feel a lot more comfortable when he do say, "Hey, Coach, run this play." It's because he saw something out there, and it's been working.
So much was made of FIU, especially defensively going into the year, and regardless of whether or not it's worked, but their defense still pretty challenging going into this.
They are. They are very athletic. They're very physical, and I would say by far the most athletic overall defense we faced this year. I think their defensive line is really good. I think as pass rusher, it'd be the best pass rushing D-line we faced this year, and that's including Alabama. Alabama have a great defense overall and do a lot of good things, but these guys do a really good job of pass rushing and getting up the field, and they got a lot of athletes over there. And their D-line, those guys can run too, so it's going to be a challenge for our guys. It's going to be a physical ball game.
You're on that coaching staff at FIU with so many expectations going into the season, and they've really, the bottom's kind of dropped out with them with 1-7. What are you telling these guys to try to get up for these last few games, and when you have a team like you guys coming into their house?
Be honest with you, I don't know. It all depends on what the situation is and how things went throughout the year. I had been down there to see what's going on and been in that situation, so it's just hard. I think that all depends on how things are going throughout the year, and good, the bad, and you go, but more than anything, stick together. But I wouldn't tell them much this week. Probably next week after we play them, throw some secrets in there or something, but not this week.
You're expecting so many, you talked to a couple players this week. Some people have 30, 40, friends and family come, and some have fewer. But with all the folks that are coming down to see, the hometown kids, FIU doesn't have the greatest home crowds in the world as far as numbers wise. I mean, you think you guys might actually have a little bit of a home field or advantage on Saturday?
No, we just hope the way we play it give us an advantage, and it's going to be great to see more red on away games, and I thought our fans have done a great job throughout the year of traveling with our football team, and I think it's going to help, with so many guys from the state of Florida and their families get a chance to see them in person. I think it's going to be big time, and tell them too, because they hadn't been around here, but we'll tell them too, make sure they show up and show out. Don't just show up at the game and be quiet. We need them to be loud and cheer us on.
Can fans on the road help out? I mean, a lot of times you don't get a ton just because you're on the road, but can they help out?
To be honest with you, I don't think fans can help out anywhere unless you're playing well. I think they do. Fans do give you extra strength in certain situations. You get a 3rd and 1, or consider us last week in overtime. I knew we were going to stop them just because of how loud it was. And just had that feeling, but it didn't happen. But they do give you a little extra juice to get things done. And I know being on the road, and you get someone, usually you get all the boos, and you do something well, you don't hear anything other than your teammates. And when you have some fans that sit there and cheer and be loud, it's always great to make you feel like you're home.